Hello, we are Geeks Assembled, and today Susan has joined me to discuss a 1964 movie, a festive movie, a science fiction movie, a B movie, and to some, a cult movie. Um, it's Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. So this one, I've never seen this movie before until this week, and it's took me by surprise. And I've just learned that Susan has watched this many a time,
Yep.
so she's an expert on this one. So I will go to opening thoughts, Susan. What's your opening thoughts then?
Hang on.
Okay.
Santa, not versus Conquers. Okay. Santa Claus Conquers. You can do it? Yep. There you go. Okay. So Santa Claus lives at the North Pole. Just FYI, and these children live nearby him, and so that was pretty cool. Santa Claus is there are these kids actually in on Mars that were dressed in all green, and everyone on Mars has a VR headset on their head, so that's fun. And it's not just a VR headset; it's a blingy VR headset. It's got total it's encrusted with like many layers of pretty gemstones, all white gemstones. So it's basically diamonds, a diamond studded VR headset right here. Pretty amazing stuff. Anyway, Andy Anderson is at the North Pole, and he's just referred to all the time as Mr. Anderson. And let me tell you that is making me very excited for the new Matrix movie. Because apparently Mr. Anderson is back. And then there was, and on Mars, there was a cute guy named Droppo. This one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sort of the town misfit. He was just a really sort of happy-go-lucky Martian. And the Martians are all about going to war and stuff. So it's in the name, right? Mars, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
And the adversaries that they fight are Tord, who's a very sort of B-movie robot, and then Voldar is the guy who's not all that
mustache twirling villain.
Yeah, not all that different from any of the other villains ever. And Kimar is the father of these kids, and it's a story of like these Martians go and steal Santa Claus because they want their children to have something like Earth kids have, and then they and have their Christmas, and then they want this to go well for them, and they want their kids to be accepted by Santa, so they go kidnap Santa.
Yeah.
And just as he's preparing the last minute details for Christmas. And it doesn't take him long to get there. It only takes him a couple days. either way, which is amazing. They must have much better spaceships in 1964 than we do now. But anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
it's a good movie. It's got Pia Zadora as a little kid.
Very young Piers Adore.
Yep.
Is that her there? No, she was the Martian, wasn't she?
Yep. Guimar.
She was. Yeah, she was the daughter
Martian
of
girl.
Yeah.
Yep. And it was I mean, it was fun, it was heartwarming. You could see why they chose to make this movie, because it's really, really camp and really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the cast was, other than Pia, the cast was pretty much people that we haven't seen much around.
No, there's no big names in this.
No. John Call played Santa Claus. I don't know who that is, but that's who played him.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was an enjoyable movie. It's a fun romp back and forth to Mars to Earth, from Mars to Earth, and back to Mars, and then back to Earth. And when the Martians, yeah, I'll just wait, and that's part of my favorite moment. So I'll hold off on that. Go on. What do you think of this?
Well, this is it. As I said, it's the first time I've ever seen this. I've heard how certain people have said how bad it is, or they like it. So I'll make my own mind up about this one. And the word you said just a few minutes ago was romp, and it's a romp.
Yep.
It's not a high-tech movie. It's not it's a simple story.
Yep.
The Martian kids are watching broadcasts from Earth about, so they're watching Earth television. So they're watching all our culture, and they're getting involved, and they're on about, and this is where they've discovered Santa Claus and Christmas, which they don't have on Mars. And the Martian kids are a bit down, depressed about this, and the father and mother said they need something. The whole of Mars needs something, as he said. So what do? Instead of creating their own Santa Claus, they go and kidnap ours. Yeah, and of course, also as well, when they do abduct Santa, they abduct 2 other Earth kids as well, which is a good idea as well, because it's showing the Martian kids and the Earth kids are literally the same. They've got the same needs, the same emotions.
Yep.
So they're not that different to anything. Yeah, you've also said you've got Droppo, as you pointed out there on the back, your background there. He's the comedy element of the movie.
Yep.
He's the funny guy, which I did enjoy his performance. It was over the top, camp, overacting, funny business.
Who played him? I forget. Hang on.
It was Bill McCutcheon. And John Cole, who played Santa, he knocked it out of the park. I thought he was brilliant as Santa. As I said, I don't really know the actor, what other work he's done, but to me, it's
the guy who played Droppo was in Sesame Street.
Right, there you go. I mean, and that's what it is. It's a simple story about, and certain people, in Mars don't want this change, so they try to destroy Santa's, because the Martians build their own workshop there, and they're not going to allow Santa back. He has to stay on Mars. So we'd be losing out on Christmas.
Yep.
So, but they don't want all that, so they're trying to discredit him and all like that to get it back to the normal ways of warring Martians, which is true. So
that's what Voldar wants, and that's why Voldar sets the robot.
Yeah. Well, what a great robot.
No.
Great big clunking square thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's. I mean, I've heard I have heard how bad this movie is. It's not bad, really.
No.
It's. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not long. You can't compare it to other movies. You've just got to take it for what it is. It's cheaply made.
Yeah.
Back in the day, one of the most cheap movies ever made back in the early 60s. So you can tell there was no money about on the set. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's a nice tale. And did you know? And we get a Mrs. Claus as well in the workshop. And I was looking it up the other day, and this was the first time on film that Mrs. Claus ever appeared.
Oh wow!
It was the very first time.
Fantastic.
So there you go. So it does have some importance. So yeah, it's just, as you say, fun romp. Take it for what it is. You don't have to have an high IQ to understand this movie. Just sit back.
And you don't have to be. I mean, you can watch this all year round. It is because of the science fiction element and because of its campness. This is something that I have watched in July. I have watched in March. It's a good piece. It's good. It's a really good film.
Yeah. So what moments for you then, Susan?
Well, I loved it when the two kids were hiding in the thing, and Torg is hiding in the cave, the bear's cave, and Torg is looking for them, and the bear scares the robot away.
Can we just discuss the bear?
Yeah, the bear would look like a person in a bear suit.
Yeah. This is why there was no expense spared on this movie.
I know, right?
That was a guy in a polar bear suit. Yes,
it was a guy in a polar bear suit. That's true.
When that came up, I was just giggling away to myself. Carry on, Susan.
And then I loved that when they captured him and they brought him to Mars, they made him work at a toy. They started a toy factory with a replicator unit that would just make anything, and all he had to do was press buttons. And then he's like, "Oh, my finger is tired."
Yeah.
It's the end of the day, and his finger is tired, and that was funny. And how he and the kids escape as they go up the chimney, they go up the air duct, and those guys are like, "How in the world did you fit through our little air duct?" And he's like, "I'm Santa Claus."
Yeah,
that was great. And it was very Obi-Wan Kenobi at that point. Obi-Wan and Anakin from the Phantom Menace. and and Qui-Gon. I'm sorry, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Whoa.
Mm.
And let's see. I love the catchy tune, the catchy theme song. Hooray for Santa Claus. I wonder
Santa Claus.
why don't we sing that every year? You know, it's such a good song.
Isn't
Hooray
it? I
for
mean,
Santa Claus. Do, 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 do.
it is. It's a brilliant song. I mean, the song is far superior than the movie.
But the movie's great. I mean, the movie really is very funny and very cute and very
But
sci-fi.
it's a great song. I was going to mention the song. I thought, wow, that is a great song. It got my foot tapping.
Yep. And I love how Voldar is like, no, we can't let these guys make us soft. Look, everybody's getting soft. Because they were like, he was worried that all the love and stuff from Christmas and all the happiness was going to turn all of the Martian people into marshmallows. And that was great. I mean, I just think the world of this movie, and I love Mrs. Claus, and I love that, you know, I love that they got Droppo in the Santa costume at the end, and they turned him, and he became Martian Santa Claus.
Yeah, that was yeah, I like that scene. Yeah, you don't need the real me. You've got your own here.
Yep, that was great.
Yeah. I mean, I did
But
like
you. What were your favorite moments?
I mean, one of my it's the polar bear thing. I mean, it was so funny and ridiculous. I liked it. I did Mrs. Claus when she realised she was on TV, live on TV. She went all bashful and crazy. The scene where the kids and Santa confronted what's his name, Voldar, you know, with all propelling stuff at him and all like that, and he's just stood there taking it all. Everything's been thrown at him, and
Yes.
he ends up, he's just like crying, leave me alone and all like that. Brilliant scene. I mean, it looked like the kids was having a fit, you know, having a great time throwing everything at them. Yeah, and I did like the scenes with Santa and the two Earth kids just together.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's just talking to them, and I thought, yeah, that's nice little scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as bad as people make out this movie.
I know. Jeez, why? And people have riffed it. Like Riff Tracks has done it twice.
Yeah.
And MST3K has done it once or twice. And I'm just like, you know, yeah, it's worthy of riffing. It is kind of, but this one is literally so bad that it is so good. I mean,
that's famous.
I really love it. I'm not kidding. Like the costumes of the Martians, you know, they were pretty cheesy, but they were all the same, so they looked really good.
Yeah.
And the makeup must have been like really noxious and stuff, but you know, it was beautiful. It was well done. And then like
it was 1964.
Yeah.
Any sci-fi production, movie, be it movie or a TV, they always envisaged aliens dressed like that.
Yep.
So you can't. You go back to, like, say, the likes of Doctor Who or Star Trek. The,
Seriously.
the aliens was always sort of dressed similar to that.
Yep. There you go.
It was just the
That-
mindset of the.
You said it. You mentioned the stuff. You win the prize.
It was just the mindset of the designers at the time.
Yep.
That's how they envisaged aliens.
Yep.
Dressed in green leotards, painted green. Oh, dear. So, anything else you want to say about this movie?
They just discovered water on Mars again.
What, in this movie or real?
In real. So.
In real? Oh, that's nice.
So maybe so these guys will have something to drink. Anyway, it was, yeah, I really love the way that they I mean the way that they always turn the thing into something that's really cute. I mean they turn the science fiction into a cute thing. I mean you can see that this leads right to Baby Yoda or right to little baby Groot or I am Groot or whatever, or right to little kid Slovene or whatever. This is it turns right from the science fiction into the cute, and this one it's very cute.
It's a cute, and I tell you something, the choreography for the fight scenes, those fight scenes were quite hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Not with the kids, but with the aliens against the aliens in the space,
Yeah.
Wow. You're not even touching them, But yeah, it's a fun romp of a B movie. That's what it is.
Yep.
It's not multi-million-dollar blockbuster.
Nope.
Just take it for what it is.
Yep.
So, what would your final say and score be on this then, Susan?
Yeah, well, I'll give this 10 great big giant robots out of 10. I have nothing bad to say about it. I mean, you can riff it, but I have nothing bad to say about this. And I enjoy this so much, especially this time of year. So I am surprised I haven't talked about it before, but that's okay. Santa Claus conquers the Martians, but this movie conquered me.
Yeah, I'll go. As you said, it's so bad, it's good. I love that saying. Yeah, I'm going to give it 10. 10 Santa Claus out of 10.
Nice.
Because, you've got to say hooray for Santa Claus.
Hooray for Santa Claus. Do, 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 do.
The movie is just worth it just for the song.
Just for the song. Yes.
Yeah.
That too.
And you get it at the beginning and you get it at the end. Whatever's in between the songs.
It's cute. It's
Oh dear. So yeah, that's our little review of Santa Claus, not Santa. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Please, if you've seen the movie, let us know what you thought of it. Leave a comment. If you haven't seen the movie, check it out.
Have to see it.
Yeah, have to see it to believe it. So please leave a comment. Join us if you want to join us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Please get in touch. And if you want to be, get in touch if you want to be on our groups, and we'll see what we can do. YouTube, please leave comments, because feedback's good. Feedback's good. And also, please, if you subscribe to the channel, press the bell notification button, and you get a little ding like that every time, with a little smiley face there, like, every time we put a video up. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3 a week. It depends how many we do. And it's movies, TV, audio dramas, animation, you name it, across the genres, across the decades, because that's how we roll. We're not set in one time zone, in one genre,
Even in one show, we have watched everything.
Everything, yeah. We would just, because we just like doing stuff. So please, if you want to join us as well, have a working PC, laptop, tablet, what we're on now, with a working camera and microphone, but 18 plus. That's all we ask of you, 18 plus, because sometimes we get a little bit heated.
Yep.
So that's what we say. Anything else you want to say, Susan?
No.
No?
Merry Christmas.
You want to say hooray for Santa Claus?
Hooray for Santa Claus. Do, 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 do.
She straight right on cue. Right on cue. She's an old pro. I could, somebody, you could have taught that the wrong way. Oh.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, ho, ho. On that bombshell, Merry Christmas.